So you can see who that is. Hey, it's me, Art Valenzuela with Nationwide Real Estate Executives. All week long, we started last week. We've been bringing you um, uh, we're highlighting real estate agents from our company in Buena Park, Nationwide Real Estate Executives in Buena Park. We have agents, although the office is located in Buena Park, as we know now, it doesn't really matter where we're at because we're all at home, and agents work all over Southern California. So I'm going to introduce you today to Amber Walker. I'm going to bring her up right now so everybody can see her. Give her a second. She's coming right on up. Here she comes. Hey.
Hello. Hi, everybody. How's it going? How you doing, Art?
It's good to see you, Amber. Smiley face. You seem everything's going great. You seem healthy. You look healthy. Healthy?
Yeah.
Good.
For the most part, I'm trying to stay 6 feet away from my fridge, being in the house.
We all need to practice social distancing from our food.
Right. Yeah, but my cooking skills has definitely gone up. Yeah.
So just a couple of quick things, Amber, I wanted to talk to you about and share with our audience out there on social media land. You've been a great agent. I've known you for almost a couple of years, a little over a couple of years, I think. And I know you've done some great things. So, why did you get started in real estate? You're still pretty young, so it's not like you've had a lot of careers in your life, right? Mm-hmm. So why did you pick real estate?
Oh my goodness, that's so funny because I actually didn't pick real estate. Someone picked it for me.
Nice.
I actually used to be a teller at a bank, and I was, kind of getting bored with the job. So, when I was getting bored, there'd be a lot of business owners coming in, and I would, talk to them, form relationships, and I'd be like, "You hiring? You know anyone that's hiring?" Mm-hmm. So there was this real estate broker who came in, and he gave me his contact information because I was like, oh, well, I could, process paperwork, or, I could be an administrative assistant, that's if you have any positions. And he's like, okay. So I was trying to call him and I wasn't getting an answer. So I just kept calling him and calling him and calling him. And then he's like, oh, this girl's persistent. Here, take these classes.
Nice.
And then ever since then, I found I was actually referred by a friend of a friend to Nationwide, the NRE schools. And he was like, hey, take the group on. He was like, they're really good, really hands-on, and it's a lot of support. So I took the classes, got recruited on, and I love it. Been here ever since.
The rest is history, as they say.
Right.
Nice. Well, you and I have had a lot of one-on-one conversations.
Excuse me.
And I know the passion for people really comes out in you. You just genuinely care about the people you work with. It's such an awesome thing to see and witness all the time. So now we're living in unprecedented times, as they say, right? And we're all hunkered in our homes, and I wonder, people are out there wondering what's the real estate market doing, and are you still selling real estate, or are you just at home waiting for this all to pass by you?
Well, I'm still selling real estate. I actually just opened escrow about 15 minutes ago on another property.
The music to my ears.
But we're still selling property. In my opinion, I think it is a complete buyer's market. The market switched in a week. Earlier this year, people, they were in bidding wars. Properties were going 75. Earlier this year, I sold, one of my properties. I broke the record for the highest selling triplex in 90011, and I sold it $50,000 over asking price. I had like 20 offers on the property, and then also other various properties as well. They were selling $75,000. Another colleague of mine, she sold her property $125,000 over. And it was just a really, really tough, seller's market where, buyers were getting discouraged. They were like, man, how am I going to be able to keep up, especially with all these investors? And, it was tough.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like, once the COVID-19 hit, a lot of those people that were overbidding, they, pulled back and the market softened drastically,
Okay.
softened so drastically. And I see, people that are selling their properties, people need to sell. So, I'm encouraging people, if they want to get into the market, that this is an amazing time. The rates are low, and, sellers are willing to give credits. Like I just closed a deal where I got my buyer $8,200 in credits during the transaction. My other one that I'm closing on, my other transaction I'm closing on Friday, I got my client $7,500 in closing credits. The offer I just got accepted, we got accepted, $7,000 into escrow underneath asking price. So I just think that it's a really good time to get in, for someone who wants to buy.
Yeah. What are some of the major areas you cover in the Southland?
Well, I do work all over Southern California,
Okay.
but my bread and butter is Los Angeles County. I have sold in the San Fernando Valley. I have sold in Corona, Long Beach. But, just with all the change and everything in LA, the hustle and bustle, that's where I find the most of my business. And, I grew up in LA. I was born in Inglewood. I know off of Washington, La Brea, Mid-City, so, that's my hood. So, that's where, I like to be.
Nice. Very, very cool. Well, thank you so much, Amber. You're a breath of fresh air, and basically you're saying you're busy. There's opportunities right now, and don't stop now, right? Don't stop now. If you're looking to buy, I think this is the right time to start looking because there's opportunities. So I love that. Let me ask you one more question before I let you go. Mm-hmm. You are somebody I call you were born in NRE. You were born in Nationwide Real Estate because you went through the school.
Yeah.
And then you work for NRE, right? Mm-hmm. A really cool dynamic. We love those stories and the successes. Like you're a success story that's born from within. So, what's one system, one tool, one element of NRE that's really helped you in the launch of your career the last few years?
I would definitely say the commitment groups that I've been invited to join, and I've joined, over my next month will be 3 years of me having my license. And I could not do it without support, support from my colleagues, support from my leaders. I come in this industry, eager to learn, but also very humble. Things are changing every day. We have to adjust. And it's also very, stressful, dealing with, people's emotions, because this is, one of the biggest investments that people actually have, in their lifetime. So, just learning, just to cope with that, and then just having, the support system of, being able to be in commitment groups with, other colleagues who've been in the business longer and, is able to give advice, that what I would say is probably the biggest and the number one thing that, is important to me.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, those are extremely valuable, and you get to collaborate, share ideas. Everybody's transparent, so those are cool things to be a part of. So Thank you so much again, Amber, for being part of this today. And
thanks for having me.
If anybody out there wants to get a hold of an amazing agent out in the Southland area, anywhere in Southern California, how do they get a hold of Amber Walker?
Well, you can call me. My best contact number is 310-422-7020. And my email address is lasunShineRealty@gmail.com. You can call me, text me, shoot me an email, and yeah, we can go over there. We can go over your options, and put you on the path of what you need to do to get to where you want to be.
Awesome. Thanks again, Amber. Stay safe, be healthy, and keep moving forward in this wonderful world of real estate we all live in.
Thank you. Stay happy too. God bless.